Happy New Year, everyone! And man, I haven't uploaded since last year. Another year has passed, which means we get to review last year's events and all of the crazy shenanigans that have happened. Because, man, it's been a lot.
They said I'm the goat.
But I thought we should see what Sega has been cooking up for this past year.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
That's right. Throughout this whole year, Sega started a campaign called Fearless, Year of Shadow, which celebrates not only Shadow as a character, but also shows what it means to be fearless, embracing your own shadow. He also released his corny promo video for it, but it's alright. Getting sidetracked here, I thought it would be nice just to review what Sega has been cooking up this year and give my thoughts on each one. Will the Year of Shadow be better than the Year of Luigi? Well, only one of them led to a loss of revenue. So, yeah. So we start off the year with Sonic Prime finally coming to an end. See, they have Shadow in it, so there's a start. When this show was first announced, I was looking forward to it since it's been a whole decade since we got a Sonic TV series, and it being based on the game version of Sonic gave me high hopes despite not having the current game cast being involved in the project. But that all changed after watching the series finale. Watching this with some of my friends in the VC call was so unbearable due to the fact that 3 episodes is just copy and paste fight scenes, and it included in the weirdest way possible by having Sonic run to the screen and say, "We gotta go back." Despite some controversy in the fanbase in regards of characterization and storytelling, more specifically in regards of how Sonic acts in the show, because man, it can feel like he's like a whole different character compared to the game version we have. But despite those inconsistencies, it was a huge success for Sega, and I bet kids are going to view Sonic Prime similar to Sonic X, believe it or not. Sonic X Shadow Generations finally gets revealed at PlayStation State of Play, which was a remaster similar to Bowser's Fury that adds in a new game mode where you get to play as Shadow. First time since the Shadow DLC in Forces. I already knew this game was going to get revealed due to the Sonic Twitter leaks, but it was a nice surprise for those who don't indulge in this culture. Funny enough, I think this is the first time we got a Sonic announcement this early into the new year. Also, side note, I was able to attend the DC Live Sonic Symphony with Casey Lee Williams performing, obviously, in the same month with a friend during this crazy freezing weather we got. But overall, it was a great experience, and I hope I can be able to do it again, like, really, really soon. So, yeah. We get a little teaser for Sonic Movie 3, which shows off a new logo and release date in December, which is pretty cool. We also get a Shadow costume for Sonic and Sonic Superstars, which was the last DLC slash update we ever got for this game, besides the IHOP Amy costume. That comes a little bit later. By the way, I have not finished Sonic Superstars at all due to just not vibing with classic Sonic in this game in general, but hopefully I get the chance to finish it sooner or later. We also get a confirmation that Alia Brown, sorry if I mispronounced your name, is playing Maria in the movie, and man, it must have been crazy for her to wonder why so many Sonic fans were excited to see a 12-year-old girl get shot.
Maria!
And lastly, for this month, we get an update for Sonic Dream Team, a fun mobile game exclusive to Apple Arcade, which adds time trials and new boss missions. They also released Update 2 and 3 later on in the year. I only got to play the base game when I had Apple Arcade for free when I was getting that Apple 3-month subscription thing, which is pretty cool. And I thought the gameplay was pretty good. and has some good elements for a Sonic game. I just really wish it wasn't exclusive! There was a Sonic X Angry Birds collab for some reason. I mean, I guess it's due to Sega buying Rovio the year prior, but it is random. And yes, I know this isn't Shadow related, but it happened this year, so give me a break, please. Towards the end of the month, Sega released a Lego Sonic ad showing off Shadow's motorcycle set. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna hold you, but it led to more discourse regarding this man's voice. You gotta love Sonic fans, man. A Sonic iHub collab is announced, which shows off character-themed items such as Sonic's Blueberry Special, Knuckles Chicken Sandwich, and Shadow's Chaos Chocolate Pancakes. You can order all of these items on the menu still in their original names. But hey, at least you get an Amy skin by spending 5 pan coins from ordering food there. You never cease to amaze me, Sega. Knuckles Paramount Show releases 2 mixed reviews. I watched the first 2 episodes with a friend at school, and I never touched it again. Mainly because none of my other friends wanted to watch it with me, which I can kinda understand why. Due to not finishing this, I can't say nothing much more except, Tails Tube episodes released, which is about yours truly. Which I'm not gonna hold you, is a pretty good episode, not gonna lie. Good voice acting all around.
Sore loser says what? What? Got him.
Your Shadow announcement is officially made with that corny promo video and a cool anime promo video that continued throughout the year. We also got a look at the real life version of Shadow's bike that you sadly cannot buy. Looks cool on display though, I can't lie. Oh, and Sonic at MotoGP. We get an announcement for Sonic Rumble, another mobile game that's actually not only on mobile, but PC as well. It's Sonic's version of Fall Guys, not gonna lie, but it does seem pretty interesting, and you get cool outfits for longtime favorite characters. I haven't seen this since Sonic Runners. As of writing this, the game hasn't been fully released yet, and is currently in open beta, but I heard pretty good stuff about it, and honestly, I can't wait to play it. Sonic X Shadow Generations appears at Anime Expo and San Diego Comic-Con, but as an animated teaser prequel to the events of Shadow's story in the game that will be shown in July. Best news of the year in my opinion, and was really worth the wait. Also, it was confirmed here that Stephanie Shie is voicing Maria here, and she did a great job voicing her. It was amazing, man. New Sonic Symphony live dates are announced, and a new Speed Cafe in San Diego is revealed. I wish I could have gone.
Sonic X Up in Love.
A new trailer for Sonic X Shadow Generations appeared at Summer Games Fest, which looks good. A new trailer showing off 2 campaigns. Shadow has wings now. They also released some gameplay footage, which looks decently good for me. It didn't stop Sonic Twitter for calling in Forces 2, though. Yeah. A full preview was shown of Sonic X Shadow Dark Beginnings, which, not gonna lie, looks really good. And yeah, I know I keep on saying that, but it's the truth, man, it's the truth! The only nitpick I have is that the models can look a little off sometimes, but that's what happens when your building block is the current 3D models, which I do not mind, but it does need an update. It was also announced that there will be 3 episodes all coming out in the fall. A reversible cover was announced to be part of the physical copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations worldwide, which looks pretty cool. Another trailer for Sonic X Shadow Generation was released featuring Shadow's new Doom powers, which was pretty unique. Another Tails Tube releases, but it's about Amy and her fortune card readings. Wait, so this has nothing to do with Shadow. Move on! And after a very long wait, we get our first trailer of Sonic 3, showing off Shadow's new movie model and him beating up Sonic and his little friends. Only downside of this trailer was that Gerald was alive, and he seemed more goofy compared to how he is in OG SA2, but whatever, this is a different continuity. We got a new Sonic Central that shows off some interesting things compared to previous Sonic Centrals, like the Shadow Gen story trailer, which looks phenomenal, and they also showed off the adventure skin for Modern Sonic and a Saturn Era skin for Classic Sonic, which I never got in from the newsletter. But as we're recording this, they now made it for free, so there's that, I guess. And Sonic X DC collab, which shows off Shadow as Batman, which is clearly based off the movie design for some reason. But hey, at least we got a funny Azuka image out of it. The same day in PlayStation State of Play, we saw a movie DLC for Shadow Gens that has Movie Shadow moving around Shibuya with Keanu Reeves voicing him. By the way, he kinda sounds bad in this. And lastly, Shadow Gens Dark Beginnings is released through September to October, and those were the best moments of my life. Seeing Shadow duke it out with General and the last shot with Maria, ooh, chef's kiss, man. Another Tales 2 episode releases, but it's a Halloween special with our favorite characters Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Rouge, and Shadow. Impressive we got so many Tales 2 episodes released this year, looking back. Good on you, Sega. Sonic X Shadow Generations was officially released to positive reviews and sold over 1 million copies in its first week. It was also the first Sonic game in a while to get above an 80 on Metacritic as well, which compared to other Sonic games, that's pretty fascinating now that I think about it. I got to play it and I thought it was really fun. I would love to discuss more about it, but that might be for another video. So I was able to play this game with a couple of my friends in VC, so enjoy the clip.
This is it.
Come on.
Chaos control.
Yeah, nice.
Dude. Sonic Twitter Takeover was announced on Twitter, and it was kind of whatever. Like, some of the questions Sonic and Shadow were answering were pretty funny, but it was also released at a time where I had a lot on my plate, but it was still cool nevertheless.
Sonic, how's Elise?
Who's that now?
And last but not least, Sonic Movie 3 is released, being critically acclaimed by critics and audiences. It did better than the first two, which was no surprise there when you got Shadow, obviously. I personally thought the movie was decently good, but nothing too crazy. Some things in regards to Sonic's character and the pacing can throw me out a bit. Like, there were so many moments where me and my friend would side-eye each other when Sonic quipped or some BS scene came up. But the references and overall story was cool though. 7 out of 10. And that is the year of Shadow, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this video, because it took a while to make because of the whole CapCut situation being banned for a little bit in the US, but we're still here. If I were to rank the year of Shadow, I would say it's about an 8, and probably one of the best years Sega has had in a long time. But yeah, I don't know how to end off this video.